Track 4 is called Unhappy Again. This is the only song on the album that is kind of historic, really.
Took the long way around, and I tried to settle down.
I started writing it when I was recording my third album, Amoeba and Stone, and my producer Dave had a kind of beat up old piano in his studio, and I had this idea for a song, but it was 2 lines, and I had all the little rhyming couplets for a really short chorus, if you can call it that. It's more of a refrain, really. But I didn't have any verses, and I just didn't finish it for the last album. But those 2 lines had never left me, and they meant so much that I couldn't really let them go.
I run the bath so hot it burns my skin, and I don't ever want to be this unhappy again.
The story behind it is that I was living with someone in a long-term relationship, and it wasn't right. We try so hard in relationships to keep them going, even when you get a niggling sensation that something's not right, and I think sometimes the worst thing is when that person is really good to you and they haven't done anything wrong and you're just not quite right for each other. And we do all these things in relationships to try and keep it going. We go on holiday together, we renovate the kitchen, we buy some new furniture, we have kids, we do all this stuff to try and hold stuff together, and sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and go, don't know why, but this isn't right.
He asks what I wanna do for Christmas time this year. I don't know how to say that I won't be here. And there are days I'd rather sink than swim, and I don't ever wanna be this unhappy again.
I remember reading an interview with Marilyn Monroe where she said she'd married Arthur Miller and tried to settle into this really 2.4 kids kind of lifestyle where they were painting the fence together, and it was all a very quiet lifestyle, and she just was going out of her mind, and I really relate to that. And so Unhappy Again was about this idea of trying to settle into a life that doesn't suit you, and it kind of eventually eats away at you.
I don't ever wanna be this unhappy again.
That being stuck in a life that doesn't really suit you. Fuck.
Mind your head on the